Welcome, welcome. You are about to see Fight Club, Healthy Tactics to Fighting. What you're about to see is a few skits of the top reasons that couples have conflict.
So
we're going to give you some healthy options to help you communicate better that will hopefully lead to a better understanding and better fighting tactics. So we don't want no knockdown drag-outs. We don't want no
smackdown, baby. Put her on the canvas, get on the third rope, and come down with the elbow.
We ain't having none of that. So we're gonna do the healthy fighting tactics. So we hope you enjoy what you're about to see, these skits. They were made in fun and in love and with the goal to help you fight better.
What you doing?
I'm trying to do the budget here.
Oh.
You know, you gotta bring in going out to eat so much.
All right. I was gonna see if you want to go out tonight, but obviously since you're doing the budget.
Dude, we've been over this. Like, we keep talking about we gotta cut back, and then we keep on going out to eat. Don't you rubbing your head? Look, we gotta make a plan and stick to it.
You complain about budget all the time.
Well, somebody gotta pay attention to the money.
Yeah, but we gotta eat.
Yeah, we're gonna cook more.
Who's gonna cook? You work. That's why we should go out.
I'm looking at the numbers, man. Dude.
Who's dude?
I'm talking to you. We gotta go. We gotta get it together. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Like, for real. We gotta bring this in. We cannot keep going out to eat.
Whatever you want to do. You the boss.
That's what you say, but then we keep going out to eat.
All right, we're never We're never going out to eat again. That's what you want.
Why you gotta be extreme, man?
Hey, man, that's how it is. I know you get mad and all that stuff, but then, you get off work and then you talking about you gotta cook and you don't have time and all this kind of stuff. And all right, we're gonna stay here. We won't go out to eat. So you're gonna cook every day.
Why you gonna be every day? Y'all all or nothing.
All right, we'll figure out when you're gonna cook and when we're gonna go eat. You let me know.
We keep saying that, but we're gonna do it this time?
Yep, we're gonna do it.
Okay, we'll see. So what you just witnessed was a conversation about one of the biggest arguments that couples have these days: money, finances. And what usually happens is there's not understanding or an agreement or people listening to one another. And then you get into the point of, well, I'm gonna be heard, so I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And then that doesn't make anything any better. That adds to the problem. So in the discussion you just saw, one of the things that I did was called him like, dude, I know that's something that he doesn't like. So
dude, who's dude? Who you talking to?
So that adds to the not hearing of what is being said. So that's one of the things that could have been done different.
A bigger part of it is being selfish and just wanting what you want without compromise and without really taking into consideration a valid point that my wife was making about the money and the budget, which is critically important in every marriage, because if you don't stick with the budget and you mess up the money, as you know, it's one of the main reasons that leads to couples fighting, separating, and all those different things. So it really is important to really listen to your wife or your spouse when it comes to the money and come to a resolve or resolution about how to handle the money properly.
So just take the time to think before you speak and just listen to what one another is saying without all the extra attitude, tone, and basically selfishness of the conversation.
Hey, what are you doing? You see him watching the game?
I'm cleaning.
Now?
I gotta clean when I can.
Why are you gonna come clean when you know me and the dog is sitting here watching the game?
Because I gotta clean when I can. If you would help a little bit, then I won't have to do it and interrupt you again.
I do help. Besides, that's your job. You're the woman, you're the wife. You're supposed to clean the house and stuff.
I know you did not just go here and say it's woman's work.
It's not?
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna do all the women's work and I'll be a stay-at-home housewife, and I ain't gonna do nothing, and I'm just gonna chill out. And then you can go out and make all the money and pay all the bills and do all this and do all that.
Because
I know you didn't just go there.
Hey, listen, you're trying to have it all. You want to work, you want to listen. This is what you do. This is what you signed up for. This is what you should expect to be doing. You're not telling me you're trying to be working and cleaning the house.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the budget conversation with all this other stuff.
Hey,
we need two incomes right now.
You know what? We wouldn't even be having this conversation if you didn't come in here while we're trying to watch the game.
Like I said, if you're gonna help me,
unbelievable.
If you're gonna help, then I don't have to do this. So
unbelievable.
You see what you're talking about?
Just See what you're gonna do.
Listen, no, he just watching me. He just let me clean.
Listen, just
and then
finish
do
what
we
you're
gotta
doing so you know I can get back to watching the game.
Well, we're gonna talk later after the game
We'll talk
about this women's work stuff.
We'll talk later after the game. There's 3 games on today, so hopefully you still
hopefully you'll be able to watch it.
It's over.
Anyway.
Yeah. Unreal. Cleaning up something.
So another top concern for couples is housework. So what you just experienced was what could be a conversation in a household. And
A common argument that takes place between couples is over the issue of housework or chores, domestic duties, and a lot of men literally feel like that they don't have a responsibility to help out around the house. They literally believe from a previous generation that housework and cleaning and all those things are left for the woman to do and the man has no role in that. And that's so untrue, particularly in a modern age. Every husband should help their wives around the house. It should be equal, shared duties around the house. So,
especially if they're working outside the house.
especially if she works. So
Or if you have multiple children.
men, you know, we talk about pulling our own weight. We got to pull our own weight around the house too and help out.
Hey,
Babe.
okay, we never finished our conversation about the budget and stuff and the chores.
Hey, I'm just trying to play cool. You want to come over here talking about the budget and chores again?
No, I mean, we need to talk.
Gosh.
So I was
We
thinking,
always need to talk.
So I was thinking that.
You always thinking.
Yeah, somebody got it.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking that.
You making me mess up. You thinking what?
You ain't even trying to listen to me.
Oh my gosh, you always talk about someone who's not listening to you.
Because you don't.
You know, every time you want to talk, it's always when I'm doing something. When I'm doing nothing, you're not talking. I'm on the phone, you're doing social media, but you're not talking when I'm not doing anything. The minute I do something, you want to come talk about money and chores and all that stuff.
Well, I'm just trying to, when I get a chance to, talk, that's what you
Listen,
Alright,
I don't want to talk right now.
so when?
Whenever.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what, babe? I'll talk to you later.
This is what I'm talking about.
Whatever. Hey, we're back again. One of the biggest problems within relationship or marriage is communication. Oftentimes, between spouses, one might be trying to communicate with the other, and the other thinks they're listening, but they're not. And they'll say, I hear you. And then the other spouse will say, yeah, but you're not listening to me. And, there's a real distinction between hearing and listening. And it's important that we consciously listen to what our spouse is saying to us and give real consideration to it and a real response, a meaningful response to it.
So, and one of the other main issues about communicating is timing. So timing is very, very important. In the skit you just witnessed, I tried to come and talk to him about something important during a time when he was trying to relax and have some enjoyment, which is not good timing. So you have to keep in mind timing is very, very important in matters of discussion and communication.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
How you doing?
Just
What
chilling.
you up to?
Just chilling.
You watching TV, huh?
Gotta get it.
Looking good. Smelling good. Headed. Looking fine. Oh gosh.
Just trying to watch TV, man.
Watch TV another time.
You gotta do this now.
Now.
Just trying to watch it. I just want to finish the show.
You can do it anytime. All the
Finish the
time.
movie.
Finish the movie. Finish the movie. What's time now?
Can we just love you, babe? But can we just
Babe, you know what? Take that TV and rip it off the wall. Because every time I want to get together, and you always.
It's
with
fine
this
when you're
TV.
watching the game, though. Like, there's a game on right now.
Yeah,
You
but
want to
see,
think
when
about
I'm watching a game, you want to clean. When you watching this stuff, I'm trying to be intimate with you.
Yeah, but when you're watching the game, you don't know if I'm even here.
Yeah, but you ain't thinking about intimacy when I'm watching the game. If you came in here
If
wanting
the,
to be intimate.
if the house was clean, I might.
Also,
Might.
intimacy is based on me helping around the house.
Yeah, that's one last thing I gotta do, and then I won't be tired.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. Watch your TV, whatever.
Love you.
Yeah, whatever.
Love you.
Yep.
Snitches.
Intimacy.
So we know It is vital for a healthy marriage.
Healthy, happy marriage.
But again, timing is everything. So, in what you just witnessed, the wife was trying to get some much needed relaxation, and the husband gonna come all up and invade in her space.
Get all up on her.
But what we both husband and wives need to keep in mind is that your body is not your own. When you're married, you have to make sure that you're satisfying and listening and pleasing one another. Again, timing is important. And as mentioned, the wife is caring about the duties of the household. So if those things are in order, then she has more relaxation and freedom and more willing, more available to please her spouse. And at the same time, the husband needs to make sure that he's doing his part.
So brothers, if you want intimacy, find a broom and stop walking around with it and act like you cleaning up the house or something.
Did y'all know that that's a turn on? Like,
Yes.
the husband cleaning and doing things around the house?
My wife caught me washing clothes.
I was like, you must be trying to get some.
Put her arms around me, trying to kiss on me. I said, I'm trying to clean, woman, not now.
So you gotta have fun with it. You also gotta be timely, but you have to want one another. Desire, you have to want one another. And then if you're in the right mind space, then that's more easy to do. And you're more able, again, to satisfy each other. So timing is everything.
I gotta go do some cleaning. Get off of me, woman. I got cleaning to do.
Dude, like for real? Oh my God, I know she didn't. And she was all at work acting like whatever. Like she didn't know. All right, dude. Yeah, I'll chat with you later. I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Hey, babe.
Hey,
Who's that?
it's my work husband.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
What?
Do you see what time it is? Didn't you see this dude all day at work today?
Yeah, but he was just
So
telling me something.
why do you need to be talking to this dude when you come home from work?
He just wanted to tell me something.
He always just want to tell you something. Don't he got his own wife to talk to at home?
Yeah, but
So why
it's
he need
just-
to be calling mine?
It was just work stuff.
I ain't feeling this. I don't like this. I don't like this dude calling you at home when you spend a whole day. You actually spend more time with him than you do with me. Because you spend 9 hours at work with him, you go to lunch together, then you come home and you're still talking to this dude?
I mean, well, we at work though. We're working.
I don't know how much he feels about it just being work, because he's always calling you his work wife.
I mean, that's just a term. It's not
That's
like
what people say, but I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
it's just a term. You know, you
I'm
my
not
real
cool.
husband.
Yeah, It seemed like you had more fun with him and you enjoy talking to him more than me.
It's just work stuff.
Y'all on the
though.
phone laughing and chucking it up and all that kind of stuff and talking about all kind. You never talk to me about the stuff you talk to this
Because
dude
you don't
about.
want to hear. You don't listen to me, so you don't want to hear it.
Oh boy. Well, I'm listening now.
Okay, so
Well,
this
you-
is what happened at work.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna be about work, about him.
I'm gonna talk to you about what happened at work. You just said you're gonna listen. See?
Yep.
That's why I talk to my work
You
husband.
want to? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? You talk to your work husband. I'll go find something else to do. Call him back. Y'all have a great conversation.
We're done. I'm here listening. What?
Whatever.
I'm here.
Whatever, honey. Talk to your work husband. Call him back.
Jealousy. There's different forms of
Green-eyed
jealousy.
monster.
Yes. So that scenario was the work wife, work husband scenario. And there's different views, different opinions, but it's all about boundaries. Now, in that scenario, I was talking to my work husband at a late night hour. Now, most of us always heard here, nothing good going on at late night. So that's, again, boundaries. Work husband, work wife at work at, you're doing your work thing. That can be okay. But we have to make sure we're not leaving the door open for that to go deeper, the relationship to go deeper. And that's where the boundaries come in. And real jealousy, but sometimes there's a place for jealousy. So watch the boundaries.
Absolutely. Every spouse has a right to be jealous when they feel or think or believe that their spouse is talking to someone outside of their marriage. And that's a normal reaction. But we have to know exactly what the relationships are between our spouses and individuals they might work with to make sure that we don't have a reason to be jealous. But it is a natural reaction. So, my wife, she had her work husband. And when you're in that situation, I don't advise you to go find your work wife as a response to that.
Retaliation.
As a retaliation. You don't want to open up any doors with that either. So, understand the relationships that spouses might be in with individuals they work with, and understand that there are set boundaries so that you can know whether or not there's room or space or legitimate reason to be jealous or not.
There's boundaries, and also knowing that work husband and work wife. I did have a work husband, and he was just that. He was happily married. He never disrespected my husband. Again, it was just that it was nothing. I've known him for years, and there was nothing like suspect suspect. There was no late night hookups or anything like that, no late night conversations or text messages or anything like that. Because some people think it's innocent, and usually one person is more naive than the other. And if your spouse has a legitimate, or they may see something that you're not seeing because you're in it. So sometimes you have to take heed to what your spouse is saying, because their feelings can be legitimate. So take heed to what your spouse is saying and watch the signs. Like, it may not be nothing to you. You may not have any feelings, but that person could have feelings towards you. So take heed to that.
All right, so my wife has to go now because she has to call her work husband back, and I'm going to go find me a work wife. So
you better get her. Don't be playing. So what you just saw were a few skits that we put together to help couples fight fair. So if you like what you saw and you're interested in learning more, click the button below for us to contact you and set up some consultation sessions. Hope to see you soon. Fight fair.
Fight fair.